Hi everyone, I'm Donna with Stitch Pup, and today I want to talk about a couple of maintenance points I found on my machine that require greasing with a grease gun. So I want to show you those in just a second. I have a QHM machine, which is also known as Rev, and this is one of their larger models. So this is one of the largest models of single head commercial embroidery machine you can actually purchase. So I'm not sure if your machine will necessarily have this kind of fitting, but I just want to show it to you just in case. So what I discovered was two Zerk fittings on my machine while I was doing some routine maintenance. These fittings are called Zerk fittings, and that's a little nipple that you can put your grease gun on where you can push grease into the machine, and I'll demonstrate that in just a minute. Let me put my microphone down and I'll bring you over here and show you uh, the Zerk fitting. There are one of these Zerk fittings on either side of the machine, so there's one on this side and there's an identical one on a similar panel on the other side. So to push grease into that fitting, you're going to need a grease gun like this that has a fitting like this on the end, and you'll put that fitting on to the Zerk fitting and push grease in. Now I have a battery powered grease gun. I just happen to have this because I have some other equipment that requires greasing, but you can just use a manual grease gun. They're relatively inexpensive. So if you have that Zerk fitting, that's the only way to get grease in there where it needs to go. Now I am using a colored grease, a gray or green. I've got kind of a mixture in here, and I'm using lithium grease because that's the best kind of grease. It isn't going to oxidize and get cruddy as much over time. So I do recommend a good lithium grease. Now, I would normally use only clear grease and oil on my machine, which I recommend. I recommend that you only use clear grease and oil. But since this fitting is so far into the back of the machine, I don't think it's a problem to go ahead and use the regular grease from my grease gun because it's never going to access my fabrics. So if you have a commercial embroidery machine and you have to open it for some reason, or if you're doing a deep routine maintenance, you might want to check for these Zerk fittings, or you can ask your distributor to provide you with a list of where these things may be, which is actually what I plan to do. I plan to send photos of these to my rep and see if I can get a list of maybe some other fittings that also need to be greased, because I was absolutely not aware that these were there and they weren't on my list of routine maintenance points. Alright, thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, go ahead and subscribe. I'm going to be posting some maintenance videos, and I also post embroidery videos for different types of embroidery that you may not be accustomed to seeing, because I have this larger machine and I'm going to be posting some videos of some larger projects that I do. Thanks for watching and have a great day.